Okay, good morning everyone. This is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. And we are going for video number 3 of Purge-o-Rama. Still on the books. I'm thinking after this video, it'll probably just be one more because I'm looking at the shelf that they're on and most of those are sets. So yeah, let's get to it then. These videos can tend to be quite long. Okay, we have, whoop, I can't see. And also, again, sorry with the lighting. It looks like it actually, whoa, what are you doing, phone? It looks like it actually might turn out to be a sunny day, but it's still early, so. Okay, here I have Creative Haven Mandalas book. And this has a lot of mandalas in it. And I have done some of them. I was thinking I was going to get rid of this book when I started the video, but there are some cute mandalas still left in here to do, and I like how they're so graphic. There's a few of them in here that are a little bit more detailed, but for the most part, they are pretty much, I would say, beginner type of. Sorry, there's some big construction stuff outside. They're pretty beginnerish, so I think I'll keep this because these would look really nice cut out, removed from the book. They're perforated and used in art journals and things, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one for now. There's a few more that I have done. I think I used Sharpies in just about all of these. But you can see there's some pretty nifty different types of man, and I never pick this book up. I just sort of forget it that I have it, but every time I do pick it up, I'm like, well, that's really neat. Why am I not working in this one? It's a very thick book as well, so okay, I'm gonna keep a hold of that one. I'm afraid this pile might actually end up being like a lot of keepers. This one is Home Sweet Home, also by Creative Haven, a gift from T, the lovely, beautiful T. So we will not be getting rid of this one. I enjoyed very much doing my page in this one. You guys, I'm sure most of you have seen this book already. I want to do all the pages as actual homes that I've lived in, or, like elements of homes I've lived in, like this one. The biggest home that we had when the kids were little, we did have an island in the middle in the kitchen. So I want to do like each picture to resemble a house that I've lived in, or someone I've lived in. So here's the one I did. That's a combination of different elements from homes that I've had. So yep, that's a keeper as well. Then we have Creative Haven Beautiful Nature Designs. This was a gift from my dad. Well, actually, he purchased it and then decided that he didn't like it, and gave it to me. I think that he probably knew he was going to give it to me the whole time because this just doesn't seem like his type of book. So some of these pictures in here I probably would not do, but I will do the ones I like and remove them from the book, so that is a keeper. I'm really liking Creative Haven's books. I don't know what took me so long to really get into them, but I think for the money, the pictures in here that you get are really nice, and it's just a cool company. So this is Creative Haven Festive Mexican Talavera Designs, and this one was a gift from Misty, Country Gal Misty. So I'm definitely keeping this one because it was on my wish list. So I wanted it, and I think it is adorable. The only one I've done in here is this intro page. I got this one and the other one right when my hand started hurting, so I haven't really got into these as far as I would like to, but they are adorable as well, so keeping that one. The next one I have is Creative Haven Nordic Designs. One thing I've learned about this book, if you get it, just a heads up, this one I just wanted to finish. I didn't even sign it. Oh, that's because I didn't finish it. This one is kind of a mess because my marker ran out and I had to finish it in something else, the background. But it's okay. I don't think it's horrible or anything. This particular book, this Nordic Patterns one, Nordic Designs, for some reason, Sharpies spread really bad on this paper. And you would think it would be like the same as the other ones, but it doesn't seem like it is to me. So if you do like this type of thing, just be careful with using Sharpies, because the paper just, they just, and you'll go over your lines. And then I try to do a thing where I'll use my Sharpie and not go up to the line, because thinking it's going to spread, and it doesn't spread far enough. So I drive myself crazy with this book. But looking at it, it does have a lot of designs that remind me of Christmas sweaters and holiday times. So I'm so sorry, guys. My sinuses this morning are like, woo. I didn't check the allergy, the pollen counts today, but I'm going to bet they're big. But see, a lot of these look holiday-ish. So I think I'm going to keep this one and maybe try using something else. I think this one I attempted with pencil, which worked fine. I just can't use them right now. But I could try something else and see how that goes. So keeping that one. Oh, Lord. Not doing good, guys. Okay, now I have the Fairies coloring book. Who is this by? Nobody. This is just like a clip arty book, I think. Let's see. This paper is a little shinier. Probably would go well with your markers. Those of you who love markers, and there are so many of you. This is like a classic fairy. So I have the Fairies book by Deborah Muller. Oh, do I? Yeah. And that one is a little more cutesy of a fairy, and these are more classic fairies. I do like the fairies in here, though. Let's put this to the side for a second, as in maybe, because I also have Just Add Color Fairyland, and I do really like these Just Add Color books because of the paper. I also love the bold designs of them, but this has more of the clip arty type of stuff. But these are also, excuse me. These are also combination of the more classic looking, like this last one I showed you. But it just has the bold paper. I mean, the bold designs, but there is a lot of wallpaper. So, you know what, you guys? I'm going to have to put this one to the side, too. The reason why I'm torn is because I do have that I had ordered before I went to New Jersey. What is it called? Let me get my glasses on. It's the 100 designs, the Yard Therapy 100 Designs book, and it's the Enchanted Forest. So I'll be showing you that one in the next video, but that one has a lot of fairies in it, and I'm really trying to get my collection down, you know? So I'm going to put these to the side and look at that one and see which kind of fairies it has in it, and then I'll get rid of one of those later. Now this one is Just Add Color Flowers in Nature. Again, these have 120 pages, and they pull out, what is this? Here's a whole section of a different book. Okay. Wildflowers. Oh yes, I did not like this book very well. I don't know why I have some pages left over in it. Probably to use in my garden journal. Not sure, so let me move that. Alright, back to this one. This is Flowers in Nature. So this is the book I use for my yearly wrap-ups. And that's where I do a page and write the big events that have happened in that year. Though, I tell you, I have most of these pictures in my art therapy I'm looking for it on the shelf. Art Therapy Extraordinary Gardens has most of these type of pictures in it. So there's a point where, you know, you just have to cut it and say that's just too many. So I'm thinking this one will probably end up going. I'll take these out. The yearly wrap-up pages that I've done, I'll take those out, I think, and put those in my coloring file folder, and then probably do them from here on out in the art therapy book. So let's put that over here. Well, actually, I'm going to put it over here because I do still need to remove the ones I've done. This one has the washi tape on it. This is just Add Color Tattoos. 120 tattoo designs. This is on my 10 books to finish. And, you know, I don't think I'm going to finish it. I really don't. I used to like working in this a whole lot. I loved working in this, but I have so many tattoo books now with such nicer designs that I just don't know if I can picture myself going in and finishing things like this at this point in time. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm so sorry, guys. I am gonna hang on to it anyway, just because I'm not sure, and I'd hate to get rid of it when I'm still undecided. Not going well, guys. There's nothing in the get rid of pile. So now we have Tattoos, Advanced Coloring by Bendon. Yeah, let me see what I've done in here. Because once I find what I've done, I can look at it and tell if I liked the paper or hated the paper. And that will help me to decide. Okay, yeah, I remember doing this and I hated the paper. I sure did. I hated the paper. So I'm going to remove the picture that I've done and just go ahead and pass this one on, probably to my grandson, because he does enjoy the tattoo books. Okay, we got sugar skulls and flowers, 30 designs in here. This one might get bumped up in the other one's place for 10 books to finish, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, I've got a third of the book done already, so I'll probably just go ahead and finish that one. Alright, now we have Coloring the 80s, Relax and Unwind. This one is new. I got this one to post up with Candace. Hi, Candace, I've missed you. Hope you are well, girl, if you're watching. Oh, I did do one. I tried to do one when my hand first really started hurting. That was all I could do. So, there's a few pictures in here that I probably won't do, but, like, some of them are super cute. The 80s mixtape. You could write on there what your band was that you listened to back then. So I will keep that one. Okay. We have Art with Edge, Zombie Days by Crayola. This is cute, but I think I'm going to pass this on to my grandson. Because, I'll tell you why. If I want to color this sort of thing, I would rather color it in like an Alan Robert book, a nice book that I will be able to enjoy the paper so much more on, but it does have some really cute pictures. I love the Mohawk zombie, selfie zombie, rockstar zombie. I mean, that's just hilarious. Look at that one. It's like a Valentine zombie. Love you. So it's really cute. Here's a birthday party. If you're into zombies and this is your kind of a thing, You can't go wrong with this book. Here's the one that I did. And was posted into Lovelia's Coloring Horde at some month in time. And what month was it? Oh gosh, September of last year. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the picture out of there. Oh my gosh, there's a hippie zombie. Did you guys see that? Dad, is that you? My dad used to be a hippie. Okay, so I think I'm going to pass that one on to my grandson. I think he will enjoy that. So that goes there. Now we have the Apocalypse coloring book, Color Till the Very End. I got this during the lockdown when I thought we were never getting out. I like these pictures. I think some of them are hilarious. I mean, they're not, it's not funny that it's the end times, but it's just a humorous type of a book. I've only done this one, and I did not enjoy this at all. I don't like the paper. So it's like newsprint type of paper. It's got that feel to it. There's Florida. There's the sign. Yeah, so I'll probably give this one to my grandson. So we got 3. Woohoo! This is the Egyptian stained glass coloring book. I have not done anything in here except do tests for you all to figure out what works in here. And I could tell you that watercolor does not. So if you're wanting to get one of these kind of books, I'm just here to let you know that watercolor doesn't do the trick. These are Crayolas. Crayolas and Twistables worked well. I think one of these is Prismas. I think that one maybe. And then there was a marker on here. I think it was right there. That was a Sharpie. So yeah, I definitely need to do something in here because obviously I wanted it. I ordered it. So we're going to keep that. Now we have the Dr. Seuss coloring book. I know for a fact I'm keeping this because, you know, I just love Dr. Seuss so much. The book was not, okay, how do I want to put this? It wasn't really what I thought it was going to be overall. Like, this is a lot, and I don't know if I want to color that. I was thinking it would be the characters kind of more in portraits. There are watercolor wallpaper pages. There's a lot of that going on, and it's just a lot. But I think that since I'm going to be doing things with crayons and using I want to start using my ink pens again in books because I really enjoy that. And also this is what I did do in watercolor, and the pages warped a tad bit, but nothing went through. So I'm going to keep a hold of that one. Here's a troll book. This one was a gift from my hubby, so I'm probably going to end up keeping it, even though it did fall apart on me right off the bat, like the first day that I got the book. It was a Christmas time. It fell apart, and there was an issue with, yeah, you can't, this is all watercolor, and you can't watercolor on here. It comes through. So this is a crayon book, and I imagine I'll just keep this around for the boys to play in, because there's some cute close-up portraits of trolls. It's not all scenery. And it's weird because the paper is not thin. It just has that strange texture that absorbs everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep a hold of that for now. Okay, now we have this series. This is the Little Mermaid coloring book. I thought that I was going to end up finishing this book, but I just can't with this shiny paper, you all. I just cannot. So, yeah, I put that much work into trying to be able to use markers, but I just don't enjoy it. And So yeah, I think I'm just going to pass this on to somebody who will enjoy it. Now, this is, if you have the patience and the arm capacity, this is pencil, and pencil looks really nice in this book. I mean, that's just twistables, and they really pop off the paper. But I just can't see me being able to have enough arm strength to do all of this tiny work. So that one's going to go. And then we have the Jungle Book, a similar thing. Excuse me. You know, it's got all of these big doodle pictures. And I really did love this book because of these type of, it's just got this strange realism pages in here. And once again, if you can get in there with pencil, you can really make these pop. I'll show you some of the ones that I worked on. This is highlighter. But yeah, I did these. I did these all in Crayola Twistables. Whoops. Trying to get it all in there. So you see that, you know, if you can use pencil, it does work on here, and it does look really pretty. So I will probably pull these two out and then go ahead and pass this on to one of my grandboys. Oh, camera's crooked, huh? Okay, now we have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Let's see. This is kind of along the same idea. It's the paper that I can't stand in this book. It's that really shiny paper. There are some cute images in here, like this one. I might pull this out and color this for my granddaughter and watercolor it probably. This one takes watercolor pretty well. This is watercolor with pencil over it. And let's see. This one is watercolor with pencil over it. So, you know, it's substantial paper, but it's very slick. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to take out the ones that I've done and then take out the one portrait that I think my granddaughter, it would be cute in her room or her playroom, and then pass this one on as well. Okay, stack's getting smaller. Now we have Beautiful Birds and Treetop Treasures by Millie Murata. You all know I love me some Millie. Yeah, I can't part with this book until I test out watercolor in it. Let's see what I've done in here. I did this one, and this was all pencil, and just trying to blend out my pencil, I busted through this paper right here, so I had to add some glitter to hide it. She has strange paper. I heard Peter Hewitt say it one time, and I was like, thank you, Peter. You're the only other person that I've heard say that the paper is strange. So let me try some watercolor on there first, and then see. And then this one is the Animal Kingdom. This was one of my first hot mess of a coloring book, because I didn't know at the time what you could do and can't do, and I just tried everything. I just tried all of the things and made big, huge messes. So yeah, there's nobody that's gonna want this book, as there's too many things in here already colored. So I'll probably just go ahead and keep this one. And then I received this one, which is the same book, Animal Kingdom, Book of Prince, and I think this was a Christmas gift. I mean, I picked it out, but I think it was a Christmas gift from my hubby, and this is the thick paper. I haven't used this one yet, so you know what? I might just try working on this one, and if I like it, I'll get rid of the other one. Okay. Now we're at 1001 ... Day of the Dead. I can tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to be getting rid of this one, because I found a love for my ... when I did the Martin Luther King portrait. I really fell in love with doing the dots. And especially, you know, if your hand is bothering you, might be something that you can do, because you can stop, you know, and come back to it. The numbers aren't going anywhere. And, you know, you don't have to color it all in and shade it. You can color in portions of it. You can color around the edges. You know, just do whatever you want to do. It's not as daunting as coloring an empty page. So we're going to keep that. Now we have dot to dot famous faces. Is this the one I already... Yeah, this is the Martin Luther King one that I did. This is what really... Well, this one and the horror one made me fall in love with this type of book, because it's just interesting to me that, you know, you go from this to this, but I doubt I will be able to do this much to them, like shading wise and stuff. For now, while my arm is recovering, but I can do I can do the dots. The dots are not hard and they don't hurt. So keeping that. And then we have classic dot to dot horror, which this one I love. It looks like the covers of comic books. Oh, this one looks like it's done. It's done as far as the lines, but I haven't colored it. So yeah, these are fun to just, you know, when you're listening to TV or podcast or whatever you do, just do your dots. You can always come back later and color it in, and it's just a good time, you guys. I'm telling you, it is a good time. So keeping that. Oh, oh no, I showed you yesterday I showed you the ones that are not yet done, worked in. This is floral, and I am almost done, you guys. Woohoo! So I have one page there, and some details to fill in, and I will be done with that book. So I've got to keep that because I want to finish it. Now, these are new books. Some of these, you didn't see them because I got them right before I left for vacation. Let me move you up. Sorry if I'm making you sick. Got these right before I left for vacation, and you know, yeah, I just didn't do any kind of a flip through or anything. But this one is the Marvel Amazing Dot to Dot book by Thomas Pivett. And my son calls himself a Marvel nerd. I don't know why he says that, but he does. Alright, I gotta move you. He calls himself a Marvel nerd. And, so I got this book to do pictures for him and for my grandsons. These are very big, oversized pictures. Don't look if you hate the answers. Here they are. This is how they turn out. So, you know, you have Iron Man, Hulk, Wolverine, you know, the classic dudes and girls. And then theirs are done in color. So you go and you do like one grouping first, and then another grouping and another grouping. It's nice. That way, you know, you don't, because sometimes looking at those dots make you lose it. You're like, wait a minute, did I do that one? I didn't do that one. So keeping that. And I also, at the same time, this is all from Ollie's, y'all. This is Ollie's $1.99 purchase. Their price $14.95. I had these saved to my wish list on eBay, and I'm so glad I didn't purchase them because I ended up running into them in Ollie's like shortly thereafter. But this is the same Thomas Pivett, and this one is 1000 dot to dot icons, and it comes with a poster somewhere in here. But this is what they look like. Obviously, that's Shakespeare. But you can tell some of them what they are. But again, has the nice colored dots so that you don't lose your place as easy. So I think that these with this bright white paper will look so cool done when they're finished with a mixture of like watercolor and crayon and maybe some lines of colored ink pens, you know, just make them real pop arty. So that's that. Now we have Corkle's Icons. This one is also from the Ollies. This is, see, no, this is funny because I had a Corkle's book before. My daughter took that one. I was like, let me get another Corkle's book. I got another Corkle's book and I got this far. I love you guys' when you do your Corkles. I love looking at them when they're done. They look so cool, but I just don't enjoy coloring all these circles, y'all. I just do not like it. It is not fun for me. Here's a giant poster that I will probably never do. So, let me see who's in this one. Again, if you don't like knowing the answers, please turn away. So this one has, that's why I got it. It has Jim Morrison in it, Elvis, and Amy Winehouse. And I love all of them. It has Elizabeth Taylor. So yeah, I might pull out just the, oh no, it has so many. I might pull out the few that I like and then pass it on. I don't know. Again, I'll have to think about it. Thank you. Okay. This one is 1,000 dot masterpieces. And it has also a poster in there. So don't look if you don't want to know. But these are, yeah, you know, like famous pieces of art. I like that kind of thing. And also artists, because here's Frida. And there's a lot. This is also Thomas Vitt. And there's a lot of just, you know, your most iconic. There's that wave that we were talking about. The Great Wave or the Grand Wave or whatever it's called. The Great Wave. You have like Picasso in here. You have Klimt. You have Botticelli. You have Da Vinci portrait. You know. So again, this is something that I want to get into doing more of because I think that I can handle it with my arm. I can start and stop. You know, I can go in here and do one color and then come back and do another color later. So yeah, definitely keeping that. Now we have Colortronic Animals. Let's see. I know I did one and I messed it up pretty bad. I did him in Crayola Twistable pencils. So he looks like he's wearing a bra. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass this on to the boys because I do have I did keep the